going to thank some producers who came in with their talent, those who helped build the culture behind the community here at Canary Cry NewsTalk. Join us and do so to contribute with your talent. If you can't support the show with your treasure, we certainly encourage you to do so with your time and talent. And specifically, we ask that, it's for the show, nothing that's previously done or anything like that. Custom made is the only way that we accept it.
Bespoke.
Yes.
Bespoke content.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to start it off with some audio production.
Audio production.
And we have a couple pieces from Jonathan F.
Jonathan F.
And Jonathan F gave us a Liz Truss jingle.
Liz Truss, the unknown one.
I was wondering where that was going.
Yeah, we finally.
What makes this Liz Truss? The robot. There we go.
Robots. Yep.
Thank you very much.
And he also gave us a Burning Man jingle.
Disaster. Disaster.
Disaster.
It's real punchy. You know?
That's funny. Very punchy. Thank you very much, Jonathan F.
Thank you, Jonathan F. We also got. What is this? A couple pieces? Yeah, I think it's a longer version and a shorter version, maybe. Oh no, one's louder, I think. Yeah, one's louder. From Jolmes. And Jolmes has a note here. This is my third attempt at producing with my talents. First one was too quiet. My second AI art got mildly scorned upon by Gazel for not being real art. But surely this time, an African couldn't mess up an African-based jingle. Ooh.
Oh.
Wasn't sure how to interpret a futuristic aspect, but see if you like it. And so here we go.
Johnny, what shall we do?
What shall we do?
I like it.
Ooh, that's fun.
I love it.
They're like an Afrofuturism type of,
I think so.
type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's got the right feel, So
yeah. You did it.
You did it.
An African made an Africa-based jingle. Good job, Jones.
Nice work, Jones. Appreciate it. All right, that does it for the audio production here. We got some art.
One art, please.
We kick it off with the Dame Alley of the Skillet Nation.
One art, please. Another one from Alley now. Here it is.
And it is accompanied by a haiku. Sausage Fingers. A Dame Ebony Blaze haiku. New King Charles III is 73 years old. Not a spring chicken. Should we be concerned about his sausage fingers? Docs say, nah, he old.
This is in reference to an article on MSM.com. As usual, questioning the health of the new leaders. King Charles III, are the monarch's swollen fingers really a cause for concern? Oh, man. Judging, sort of criticizing the hands of new world leaders is definitely, we're seeing a pattern here. Trump and his tiny hands.
Yeah.
And here we have a pencil headshot portraiture of King Charles III. He's no pudgy sausage fingers in this piece of art, but an excellently rendered image of the face of the new king. And you get in nice and tight. You see those lizard eyeballs just peeking out behind some relatively weathered eyebrows, weathered and bushy eyebrows there.
I was going to say,
thank you very much.
Filled with lines, very liney.
Lines, filled with lines, geographical. Thank you, Dame Alley and Dame Ebony Blaze.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, I am going to do a little hoppity hop over here. I noticed that we had a piece from Psalm 40, so I want to really quickly get that on the show. So yeah, back to the audio production.
In this dark world, he can help you
And he had a note here. Hey guys, peace and blessings. Hope this isn't too late to slip in today. I had a bunch of audio clips of Yuri Bezmenov and thought it would be really valuable to compile them together. I added some rump rattle to maintain attention and perhaps help the words resonate more. It is a bit long, sorry, but it's also extremely insightful. For those of you who may not know, Yuri was a defected KGB agent who spent his time and knowledge making others aware of the tactics of socialist communist subversion and its infiltration of the U.S. government. These audio recordings I'm sharing today are from the early 80s.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Have you heard these before?
I've heard maybe some of them. I might recognize them.
They're good. Now, this file is 7 minutes and 15 seconds long, so extraordinarily long. But let's get a little taste, and maybe we can play it at the end.
Yes. We'll play
Or
a little
something.
bit now.
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay. Ooh.
It's coming. It's coming.
Ideological subversion is the slow process which we call either ideological subversion or active measures or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions.
I think I recognize this guy from No Agenda. Didn't No Agenda play a bunch of his clips?
Oh, I'm sure they've played clips. Yeah. I mean, they're quite famous clips.
Yeah.
It was a KGB defector who came in and basically told the US or told us what the plan was.
Deal is,
And his whole thing was like, you don't get it. You Americans are very short-sighted. You know, we're operating on a long time scale. We're thinking of, having effects a generation or two from now.
Right.
And we're doing that by, infiltrating, subtly guiding culture to weaken the country. We're not necessarily trying to bring you down tomorrow. And that is one interesting thing about our main geopolitical adversaries, China and Russia. These are long-standing empires who have had lots of time. Their history is so long and so protracted with so many curves in the history of both of those nations and their empires. Even just their worldview allows them to think that far ahead and to plan for long-term, generational goals, because their country and their history goes for thousands of years. Whereas the US, we're not even 300 years old. We're barely 250 years old. So the idea of, 250 years, that's like 8 generations in total or something crazy.
Fast and loose, baby. Get out of the way. America's coming.
We're these youngins. We're this young, you could call us an empire in a way. We're this young empire who's wants everything. We want it now. Not only in, our personal day-to-day lives, but also our politics, our conquering, our, everything. We're like, hey man, we're playing it fast and loose. We're just little babies. We're a baby empire. Let's see what we can do tomorrow. Whereas our main adversaries are just these big, slow-moving empires that have, their sights set on 1,000 years from now.
It's America, baby.
This is the United States of America, for God's sake.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. We'll play a lot of good clips, but the whole interview is available online. You can find it.
Yep. And we'll play the whole thing at the end of the show. All 7 minutes.
Thank you, Psalm 40.
Thank you, Psalm 40.
Yeah.
All right, back to the art with Sir Dove, Knight of Respeltia.
One art piece from Dove.
He has a note piece for this week's Bible artwork. I did an illustration for Ecclesiastes 5:18. Behold, what I have seen to be good and fitting is to eat and drink and find enjoyment in all the toil with which one toils under the sun, the few days of his life that God has given him. For this is his lot. Hope you guys enjoy it or like it. Keep doing what you do, and I'll keep praying for you. Thank you, Dove.
Background is a nice green grass background with little happy flowers with happy faces on them in each corner. And there it says right in the middle, big old pink letters, eat and drink and find enjoyment in all the toil with which one toils under the sun. Sorry to pop up. The few days of his life which God has given him, for this is his lot. Take it easy, man. Just have a good time here on Earth. Thank you very much, Sir Dove.
Thank you, Sir Dove. And I think that does it. Yeah?
Yeah, I do have a correction, and I should have done this last episode, 2 episodes ago, and I should have done it in the supply drop section. It came to my attention that you announced that the Sir Dove's coffee table book is going to be a hardback in the supply drop.
I thought you said that way before.
I was trying to remember if I had said that or not. Yeah. I may have.
I got it from
if
you.
I did, so. If I did say that, I made it in mistake, and I apologize. It is not going to be hardback, but it will be wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that does it for the art. We did just a quick thank you to Sir Darren Knight of the Hungry Pandas for the updated version of the the Burning Man art. Yeah,
he gave us his very cool illustration of us and the Burning Man in the back. He gave it to us in a 16:9 format, which is the video format that we use. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. No microfiction today, and that is it.
That is it.
That is it.
Okay.